Shane Robert van Gisbergen heads into the upcoming NASCAR Cup Series race at Pocono Raceway, facing one of the most intriguing challenges of his 2026 campaign. After establishing himself as the undisputed king of road courses with a string of dominant victories, the Trackhouse Racing driver now faces a very different test at the unique Tricky Triangle. Many observers believe Pocono will reveal just how quickly the New Zealander is adapting to NASCAR's oval racing demands as the playoff battle intensifies. Van Gisbergen's recent performances have elevated expectations throughout the NASCAR garage. His impressive victories on road courses have transformed him from a rookie sensation into a legitimate playoff contender. However, Pocono presents a significantly different challenge compared to the circuits where he has enjoyed his greatest success. The track's unusual three-turn layout, varying corner characteristics, and emphasis on strategy will require a different skill set from the one that has made him such a formidable force on road courses. The pressure surrounding Van Gisbergen has become even greater because rivals are eager to see whether he can maintain his momentum on a track where many veteran NASCAR stars traditionally excel. Drivers such as Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and Joey Logano possess years of experience at Pocono and understand the nuances required to succeed there. As a result, many competitors view the race as a key measuring stick for evaluating how close Van Gisbergen is to becoming a complete NASCAR Cup Series contender. Several analysts have identified Pocono as a crucial opportunity for Trackhouse Racing to demonstrate continued progress on intermediate and oval tracks. While Van Gisbergen has repeatedly proven his ability to maximize results on road courses, critics have pointed out that sustained championship success requires competitiveness across every type of circuit. A strong result at Pocono would help silence those doubts and strengthen his credentials as one of the most versatile newcomers in recent NASCAR history. The growing attention has also sparked discussions among former drivers and NASCAR experts, many of whom believe the race could represent a significant turning point in Van Gisbergen's season. Some observers argue that merely finishing inside the top 10 would be considered a success given the unique demands of Pocono. Others believe the confidence generated by his recent victories could allow him to challenge for an even stronger result against the sport's established stars. As race weekend approaches, the spotlight remains firmly fixed on Van Gisbergen and the number 88 team. The stakes are higher than ever as he attempts to prove that his success extends beyond road courses and into the heart of NASCAR competition. Whether he emerges as a surprise contender or faces another learning experience, Pocono has become one of the most important tests of Shane Van Gisbergen's rapidly evolving NASCAR career. Bubba Wallace arrives at Pocono Raceway, carrying growing momentum and even greater expectations, making him one of the most closely watched drivers ahead of the upcoming NASCAR Cup Series event. The 23A Inc. Racing driver has steadily improved throughout the 2026 season, putting himself firmly in the playoff conversation and attracting significant attention from both fans and competitors. As preparations intensify for the race at the Tricky Triangle, Wallace's ambitions have become a major talking point across the NASCAR garage. Much of the focus stems from Wallace's determination to secure a strong result at one of the most challenging tracks on the schedule. Pocono's unique three-turn layout has historically rewarded drivers who can balance speed, strategy, and patience over long green flag runs. Wallace and the number 23 team have spent recent weeks refining their approach, hoping to capitalize on the progress they have shown during the summer stretch of the season. The growing confidence surrounding Wallace has not gone unnoticed by his rivals. Several competitors have acknowledged the improvements made by 23X Racing, particularly in race execution and consistency. Drivers throughout the garage understand that Wallace has become a legitimate threat on any given weekend, and many believe that a breakthrough performance at Pocono could significantly strengthen his playoff position heading into the latter stages of the season. Veteran NASCAR observers have also highlighted Wallace's development as one of the key storylines entering the weekend. Analysts point to his improved composure under pressure and his ability to maximize opportunities during difficult races. Those qualities have helped transform Wallace from an occasional contender into a driver capable of regularly challenging some of the sport's biggest names, earning respect from both peers and former competitors. At the same time, the attention has created additional pressure. With every strong performance, expectations continue to rise, and rivals are closely monitoring whether Wallace can sustain his recent form against a highly competitive field. The challenge becomes even greater at Pocono, where experienced veterans such as Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and other championship contenders traditionally excel. That reality has only intensified the scrutiny surrounding Wallace's preparations. As race weekend approaches, Wallace remains focused on turning promise into results. His ambition to deliver a statement performance at Pocono has become one of the hottest topics in NASCAR, with rivals eager to see whether the number 23 team can take another step forward. If Wallace can convert his recent momentum into a front-running finish, it could mark a significant moment in his 2026 campaign and further establish him as a serious contender for postseason success. Joey Logano enters the upcoming NASCAR Cup Series weekend with growing pressure surrounding both his performance and his ongoing rivalries, making him one of the most discussed drivers in the garage ahead of the next stop at Pocono Raceway. The Team Penske star has endured a difficult 2026 campaign by his championship standards, and recent setbacks have only intensified scrutiny from fans, media members, and former NASCAR stars. Despite showing flashes of improvement, Logano remains determined to reverse his fortunes before the season's most important stretch begins. The spotlight became even brighter after a series of heated exchanges involving longtime rival Denny Hamlin. The relationship between the two former champions has been tense for years, and every on-track battle between them continues to generate headlines throughout the NASCAR community. As championship implications grow larger, many observers believe the rivalry is approaching another critical chapter, with both drivers refusing to give an inch whenever they share the racetrack. Adding to the tension is Logano's recent run of disappointing results. At Pocono, he appeared capable of continuing a stretch of improving performances before becoming an innocent victim in a major accident. The resulting finish halted the momentum he had been building over previous weeks and reignited concerns about whether the No. 22 team can consistently compete with the sport's elite contenders. Logano himself described the setback as a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, but the frustration surrounding the team has continued to grow. Several NASCAR legends and veteran analysts have used the situation to offer sharp assessments of Logano's current position. While many continue to praise his championship pedigree and aggressive racing style, some have questioned whether the three-time Cup Series champion has become too frequently involved in conflicts that distract from his pursuit of victories. Others argue that the criticism is unfair, noting that Logano has built an entire Hall of Fame caliber career by refusing to back down from confrontation. The debate surrounding Logano has also been fueled by the broader struggles of Team Penske during parts of the 2026 season. Although teammate Ryan Blaney has remained a regular contender near the front, Logano has openly acknowledged that his group is still searching for the right formula. Nevertheless, the veteran remains confident that his team can recover, insisting that both he and crew chief Paul Wolfe have overcome difficult periods before and are capable of doing so again. With Pocono serving as another opportunity to change the narrative, all eyes will be on Logano when the green flag drops. Whether he responds with a breakthrough performance or becomes involved in another chapter of NASCAR's hottest rivalries could define the conversation throughout the coming weeks. As the NASCAR Cup Series prepares for its highly anticipated return to Pocono Raceway, one of the biggest storylines surrounding the event is the escalating tension involving Denny Hamlin. Fresh off a dominant stretch that included 3 consecutive victories and a record-extending 8th career win at the Tricky Triangle, Hamlin has become both the hunter and the hunted in the championship battle.